Here we go. I'm taking one. So this is the Chief Bonding with Board Games. Sorry, we're right back. We're adding in our experience points. I'm at 7 as well. You are at 9. I'm only at 8.
Yes.
You did such a good job of lying. It's no problem. But we're out in Centennial Park. We've just recovered one of the fuel trucks. I believe this one was 22% empty.
I don't remember.
Then we have a
22%
Humvee.
full.
That'll work as well. I like your idea that things are full, not empty. Half glass full.
Well, 22% empty would imply it was 78% full of gas.
God, you're good with those math. You're right. 22% full means it's simply 22% of the fuel. I love it. Perfect.
They weren't full.
Good point.
So.
Right. I've got a Humvee that's got a 50 on a mount, which is a nice weapon, and then it had a lot of ammo and guns inside. We don't even know what.
Wouldn't be as nice as a deuce and a half full of ammo and guns. Would be better.
Yeah.
But a Hummer, sure, we'll take it.
Carrying some, yeah.
You're going to have several cases of ammo, some small arms.
Rebecca.
Maybe like a...
Yeah, a 240, M240.
Well, or a...
rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher or something.
Okay.
I don't know the nomenclature on those.
Still AT4. Rebecca's driving the deuce and a half that had medical supplies in it, just general like bandages, gauze, whatever. And we have Harold on
the four-wheeler.
Yeah, he's on a quad runner with a pistol. He's not skilled.
Yeah.
But we decided to put him in between. We did roll. 90% chance that we had drawn walkers to us. We rolled a 92. There are none in sight, maybe some distant. We're getting ready to drive back to the Truist building. You tell me, what order do you want us to be in? What order do you think we should drive back in?
That's a good question.
Rebecca did great.
Actually, the Hummer would be up front providing security, I think.
Okay, so you want Hummer, but it's just me. It's not like anybody's in it. Maybe I got a rifle out the window or something.
That's true.
But I do know where we're going. God forbid Rebecca get turned around.
Okay, yeah, right.
So Hummer,
you're up front leading.
Then how about Rebecca in the deuce?
In the deuce.
Okay. All right, and then it's got to be Harold right behind her on the quad.
Yeah,
you don't want him tail end.
Okay,
Charlie.
yeah, true.
And then you.
And then me in the fuel truck.
Okay, so Luke in the fuel truck. You sure you don't want the Hummer pulling up the rear? Reverse it around with you in the lead.
Well, that would work too.
Okay, either way, it's fine. Let's put you up front with that fuel truck and the Hummer in the back. I got a bad feeling. Harold's.
You have no faith, no trust in Howard.
None in Howard at all.
I'm like, he'll do fine.
Yeah, and you're
He's just got to follow us, keep on the gas.
Yeah. So, because all we're moving is like 2.5 blocks back to the Truist building. Map is up now, so you can see it. We're in the city of Atlanta. We've taken up occupancy of the top floors of the Truist building.
Mm-hmm.
We knew in Centennial Park, both in the Dome and in their like event centers, they've got the National Guard was just stockpiling people, and we know people are turning. We've been fighting walkers, but we still had power. All right, so as we move out, we are moving out. We already know that there's no walkers right up on us, so we've just got to cover 2 blocks. I think we got to check for a random event.
We had seen as we were clearing out of Centennial Park, we rolled. We didn't have any walkers on us, but we're saying, okay, we're looking across the way. We're looking across Centennial Park. We can see some activity, so we know it's time. You can see
there's some draggers and stuff. It's still not like a safe environment.
We don't have a lot of time to be messing around.
So Chaos Factor's 5 under the Mythic. We're playing cooperatively. You can roll 5 or less means something's going to alter our first block of travel.
First block, that's what I was going to say.
Is it going to be uneventful? We've got to go 2.5 blocks. 5 or less means either we're going to have an altered or an interrupted scene.
Okay.
3. So odd is altered. We're going to have an altered scene. Altered is done by the event, meaning action and subject. So the first one is 3. Neglect. Uh-oh.
We neglected something.
I bet you Howard messed up the
Maintenance.
fuel on the
Maintenance
ATV
or something.
But let's
Something's
see.
gonna break down
We got to
on
go
us.
subject.
I can smell it.
Subject
20.
is 20 even. Joy. Uh-oh. Neglect, joy. We can roll 4 more times on
We
this.
were happy. We were
Neglect,
happy.
joy.
We were happy.
Hold
We
on.
rolled out.
I got to get another one. 98. 98 is overthrow. I don't know what that means. Overthrow. Overthrow what? Overthrow 52 is dispute. Okay, so there. Well, you and I were arguing if Howard could handle it. So an overthrow dispute. We already know neglect, joy. Let's do one more.
So Howard does good. No, so Howard.
I don't know. 84. Let's see. Let's do one more.
Well, it could go either way.
Okay. Care.
If that was.
Let's do one more. 26. 26 is the physical. Care, the physical. Okay. So our three prompts are neglect, joy, overthrow, dispute, and care, the physical. Both of these neglect and care seem like maybe somebody, not us, maybe didn't take care of one of the 4 vehicles. And we don't know which one.
Well, so neglect, joy, I would take that as our happiness turns to
despair.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
And so then
despair.
the overthrow, the dispute, means you win that one.
Ooh,
Howard shits the bed.
starts to mess up. Okay. And then what's the
Care the physical. Does something happen to Howard? Does he have a heart attack?
Okay. This is good because I'm pulling up. Well, I don't know about heart attack, but we can ask.
Does he have, or maybe he's stressed, nervous?
Okay. He's going to. Does he panic under, 50-50? Is that good? Does he, or do you want even more likely?
I'd say at this point, based on
because
that,
I'm right,
it's probably
you're wrong.
Yeah, it's probably like 70 or 80% chance that he does panic.
All right, very likely is 85%. Okay, very likely that a walker headed his way on the quad. I'm tailing Charlie, watching him.
No, I don't. I think by these rules, it's based on Howard. He is panicked.
Okay.
It's not based on a walk or anything. He's on the 4-wheeler. He's in the convoy.
Okay.
He panics and he veers off, or he tries to pass everybody, or he just slams on the brakes.
So 85% chance he does something totally effed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
so
out of
why
the
don't you roll?
I'm like,
85.
what is Howard?
Yeah, because I would be like,
mirror.
what the hell?
Yeah.
So 85 or less, he does something weird. 19. That is a yes. So what does he do weird? You can either make it up, or we can roll for what his
he just
weirdness
veers.
is.
He goes down an alley.
He takes a wrong turn.
F it, I'm out.
He takes a wrong turn.
He's like,
we don't know. Okay,
yeah, we don't know. He just.
So you're in the lead.
He's seeking safety.
Rebecca's in trailing in the deuce and a half. Howard's third in the quad, and I'm last. And all of a sudden, all he has to do is follow the leader.
Right.
And he takes a right.
Yes. He just.
Now we have little portable radios.
Mm-hmm.
I think immediately under this overthrow dispute, because you won letting him ride, I'm like, Howard just went rogue.
He just shit the bed.
He shit the bed. He took a right. And I think I'm waiting on your response.
Me and Rebecca have to keep going. We've got to get, our mission is to get I'm in the fuel truck. She's in the medical supplies. We're heading back. I'm like, Bart, you've got to get Howard.
Got it. Okay. So thanks, first of all. Talk about dispute.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I know.
Okay. So that's the decision.
Maybe I'll come back once we get there.
Got it. You guys keep going. Get the fuel, get the medical supplies.
Or do you just like, no, Howard's on his own?
Let's roll. That's a good question. Well, hold on.
Now.
I think I would make. So clearly, you're saying go get him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So the question is, would Earl St. Clair write him off or go get him? I'm going to go with you. I'm going to try one time to get him. Okay, just once. He might be rabbiting.
Yeah.
Maybe he's done.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, and if you, I can't drag him back to the Truist.
He sees the window. His wife and kids.
His 2 kids and his wife and his old mistress, but he's on a quad runner. He's free. He's found freedom.
Yep. The wind is in his hair.
And he thinks,
he's got
That's it. I'm out.
He's got a satchel with some beef sticks in
Right,
it.
yeah, and a 9mm.
And a 9mm.
Okay, so he could be rabbiting, or he could just be highly confused. All right. So you and Rebecca are going still to the Truest. I'm like, and you're like, try to wrangle him. I'm going to try one time, but this is going to be complicated.
It is
possibly.
complicated, yeah.
I mean, I'm in a Humvee, so it's not like I have to stop for walkers, but boy, is he not in a great position.
I can almost see like you do a pit maneuver on him to get him stopped.
On a quad?
Yeah. You just like ram him. Because you're not gonna keep chasing him.
Got it.
In unknown territory.
I like it. What are my vehicle skills?
I think you're just like, and you're in the Hummer.
Yes.
And you just come
All
up.
I got to do is clip
like
it. Yeah, I got to clip the back tire.
Boom.
Make sure I don't hit him
This
personally.
is your one chance to shut him down.
Okay.
So are we in? I can picture like an alleyway, or is he going through a parking?
I think it's
garage,
just a side street.
A side street, like one small, one narrow, one-way street.
You think he shot an alley?
Let's call it a one-way street.
Okay, we'll call it
maybe 2 lanes.
I mean, I'm looking. You got
downtown.
the map right there. So look at this. As we leave, we're right here. They're looking on. All we got to do is drive to there.
Centennial Park.
We're right here. All we got to do is drive to that.
Okay.
He's up to
William
there's that
Street
little
then.
overwalk way that you told me don't use, and I tried, and then the lady Gertrude gave me the hug. Do you think he turned? There would be an alley. I can't read
Williams.
He might have just.
I think he cuts outward.
You think he cut a left?
He goes left. This is going more towards downtown.
Yeah, he
wants
left.
to get out. He goes left
toward Peachtree.
So he's going Simpson, Peachtree.
Okay,
that way.
So,
is this northeast, west, south?
That's north.
Is he north?
Yep, that's north.
He's northbound.
Okay,
northbound and down.
On William, on and down. Okay. All right, I'm going to just try. I mean, a Humvee is actually a lot like driving a Jeep. I'm just going to try to come up and I close on him, which is easy. I mean, the ATV can move, but the Humvee can keep up. But if I like jackknife him, I think he's going for a ride.
Yeah.
It might kill him.
What's your other option? Just follow him for
let me
2
roll
miles?
Let me roll up next to him. So first, he's got
I'm like, look,
you're
like, I'm taking him out. I'm like, don't hurt that. We need the ATV. Don't hurt it.
I think
you're like, I'm not gonna, but you're thinking, I'm ramming this thing.
Okay, let me try pulling up even with him first. If I pull up even, I think I could use either leadership or manipulation. I've got better manipulation, so I think I'm going to threaten him that I'm going to run him off the road.
Kill him.
But I'll kill you. Okay. Yeah. My problem is my empathy sucks. I'm a 2, and I have a manipulation of 1. My current stress is 0. We cleared all that out, so that's good. But I'm only rolling 3 dice. No stress. That means no red die. I'm going to pay attention to red. In order to, I could catch him. He's more maneuverable by +1 than me, though. But I'm even with him, and I'm yelling out, Howard, what are you doing? Just pull over. Just pull over. Can I manipulate? And then I tell him, I'll kill you if you don't pull over. And I think I got a gun out the window. I'm just like hanging it out there so I can rip rounds on him. I don't actually plan to. I'm just manipulating.
Yeah.
All right. I need a 6 on one of these 3 die. I could stress myself.
Nope, you didn't do it.
Yeah, he's not even paying attention.
Nope.
All right. I don't think I want to push that and try to stress myself over Howard.
You're at this point you're calculating your choices.
There's
not too many choices. Either let him go.
Yes. Just let him drive.
Stop him in his tracks.
Got it. I want to see Howard's more maneuverable by +1 than I am. I think Howard gasses it. So Howard's, a quad's not that hard to drive. I think it's probably his driving is 3. He gets a +3 for the quad. I'm going to need 1 more die. Can you roll for Howard? See if he does. I want to see who has a better, I'm going to try to nudge him his back tire and see if I can spin him out.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt this.
So what do you want me to roll here?
You roll those. He's more maneuverable than me, so he's got one more die. The number of sixes are successes.
He's got two more die than you.
You roll, right. You roll first, and then I'm going to borrow two of those dice. I don't have another dice.
Oh, okay. What am I rolling for?
You want sixes, always sixes.
Nothing. One bunch of ones.
Got it. I'm going to take these ones. All right. And I'm one less than him, so I only have 5. Can I nudge him off like he's unprepared? Did I get a 6? Yes. So I have 1 6. Luckily, Howard's not that skilled as a CFO. He's just trying to outspeed me, which is good. But I come up and I clip that back tire of the quad. I spin him out. Here's the deal. I think this could kill him. Okay, he's already sped up.
There's a chance.
What do you think the chance is that I kill him? 50-50? Or
how fast? Well,
I think he goosed
I'm
it.
picturing 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Ah, boy, okay. That's enough to kill him, though.
Could be.
All right. What do you think? 50-50 or 65% chance? Maybe it's just injured, and then we'd roll this to see how serious.
He's got a chance of injury.
Let's do this.
He's definitely injured.
Okay, let's do this. Well,
it depends. I suppose there's a chance the four-wheeler
I just spin him out.
Spins him out. And he stays
50-50. This is just, I've spun him out, but is he injured? So just roll 50 or less, he's injured, and then we'll roll again.
Okay. 42.
He's injured, so now you're going to roll that. A 1 is like his wrist hurts.
Okay.
A 99 or 100, he's dead.
He's dead.
And then we'll have to figure out. I think 75 or higher is going to be like he's not going to live long.
Okay.
But let's see.
27.
27.
So lower, broken
so
leg.
Something, yeah. 25 and under, I think, would have been minor, but is a 27. Do you think it's a leg that's broken? Is it a leg that's broken?
Let's make a chart and roll.
Let's just ask questions. Ask questions. 50-50 is a leg that's broken. Roll for it. Is it a leg?
Okay.
50 or less is a yes. No.
It's not a leg.
All right, so what? An arm. Is it an arm that's broken?
50 or less?
50-50. No. God dang, what is it? Head injury. He's unconscious.
Okay.
Bingo!
Good.
Although
he's got a concussion. He's knocked out.
Yeah, he's not wearing a helmet. Yeah, I spin him out and he like flies off and
you're able to load him up.
You're right. I throw him in the back of the Humvee. Problem is I can't do anything with his quad runner.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just cost us that.
Right.
Idiot.
Second question. I think we've got to have drawn some walkers our way. So I think it's percentage-wise, it is probably very likely 85% that all of this action, we're 2 blocks north. Can you roll 85 or less? We've got a walker coming my way.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. 60.
Bingo. All right, so I'm going to have to engage in some combat.
You're loading him up into the back of the
I'm trying to get him in.
Seat.
I'm clearly slung with a rifle.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get him in, and it's going to come down to a ranged combat. So I've got a 5 of agility and a 5 of ranged combat.
Well, how many walkers?
Well, that's a good question. Jeez. Why don't you roll? I don't know. You think it's going to be 1 to 10?
Sure.
Okay, 1 to 10.
What do you think? Different? Less?
1 to 10's good, and I guess
I'll let you roll for your own feet.
No, you roll. It's whether or not I try to get in the car, but 1 to 10. Let's see how many, and then they're going to have to be closer because if they were at range, I'd just get in the Humvee.
I was going to say you have depending.
But this means so roll and see how many are coming.
Ready?
Yes. Jesus.
Oh, 9.
Okay, now that means they're at least close. And I would say
Howard F'd you.
Well, so let's back this up. Let's say as I go out to check on Howard. I go out to check on Howard. He's unconscious, and there's 9 walkers. Because this now means, do I drag Howard to safety at my own
Well, we'd already
peril?
said you were loading him up, right?
Yeah, I know, but we had to see. I mean, okay. But if I'm loading him up, this is easy. I pull the door closed. I crawl
Okay.
through the inside.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm loading them up.
We'd established you were loading them up.
Got it.
I think.
I'm loading
And then
them
we're like,
up.
Okay, are there zombies?
And I hear noise. I look around, and there's 9 of them closing. I think maybe the question then is, are any of them within reach?
They're like, yeah, all directions.
So
They're
we know
surrounded.
there's 9, and I'm loading them up. How about a 50-50? Is one of the 9 like within reach? This is not good.
9.
Sorry, you got to roll this one too. So 50-50, 9.
Oh, that would be.
Well, that's just a 9. Leave the 9, but just roll the 10s as well. So we know it's a 9. Ooh, 29. So yeah,
yes.
One of them's within
You've
reach.
got to engage.
Yeah, I'm going to have to engage the one. So as I'm shoving this unconscious Howard into the back of the Humvee, there's 9 zombies in the general area, and I turn around as I hear a noise, and one of them's close enough that they're like, he hits the hat? Jesus. I would, well, we got a problem.
Like 2 drops of pee come out.
Yeah, like, So I don't have the chance to just jump in and go. I'm going to have to do some ranged combat, but it's close. Now I have a 5 of agility and a 5 of ranged combat, which is 10 dice. And that is all the dice I have here. No stress yet. I need a 6 to engage. Basically, grab and shoot. Do I have a 6 in there?
Nope.
Unbelievable. A bunch of 5s. I'm going to have to push
4s.
it. I'm pushing it, which means I'm going to take a stress, and I get to re-roll it. 1s, I cannot re-roll. Luckily, I only had 1. Okay, here we go. Come on. I need a 6, or we're going to have an encounter with one of these dudes. I may be dead. There's 3 of them. Oh, 4.
Nice.
Good. Oh, whew. Damn Howard. I already don't like Howard. All right. So this walker's like reaching for me, and I kind of shove it off. It's too close, and it's
like you can smell its breath.
Ugh, it stinks, and I'm kind of, and I got to bring up the rifle, and I empty the mag into it. Just over, a little bit panicky.
Okay.
A little panicky.
Surprised you.
Right. which is a problem. I think I'm going to empty the mag.
Okay.
And if I end up having a problem, I'm going to have to do a reload. This is unprofessional.
Right.
I shouldn't have emptied this mag into it. But I think
and is it all torso shots? Does it take it out? Does it?
With this, I think I'm like heads. I'm ripping it. I'm even shooting it on the ground a little bit, which is stupid.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's a solid kill.
Yeah. Howard is still sleeping.
Yeah, he's out. I got him in the car.
Night.
The problem is I have an empty rifle. If anything else is reaching for me, I either need to transition to my pistol or try a reload. Transitioning would be the answer.
That's first.
Yes. So I think, because I also have the option to just jump in the back and try to get up to the driver's seat. I left it.
You're military. You've trained for that. So you
yes.
know primary's dry, go to secondary.
Yes.
You're up with your handgun, lickety-split.
Right. So is something else now, it looks to me like, I mean, that's a good shot, but I overdid it.
Yeah.
Is something else now close to me? 35 or less, I'm going to have to transition because I emptied my rifle.
Okay. 35 or less?
Yes, 35 or less.
67.
Woo! Good. All right.
No.
I'm able to just do a quick reload. There's other ones out there, but I'm calm enough. I did pick up 1 stress. I go ahead and just come around to the driver's seat. I get in.
There's 2 or 3 directly in front of you.
After I get in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Drop it into gear, run them over. Okay. No problem with the Humvee.
No problem?
No
small
problem.
Chance of a problem? Got to be
5%. 5%.
I would say.
Yeah, one of them flips over the top, comes through the windshield.
Give
you
it
think
a
it's
little
more?
bit more.
All right, 15?
15%. 15%.
One of them gets popped up on the hood.
Something. Get high centered.
Woo, 84.
84.
Nope.
Good.
All right, so I just speed bump. We've
You
lost the
leave
ATV.
Yep.
I guess the one question is, I think we have to have some general questions. Did you and Rebecca have any trouble getting back to the Truist building? I doubt it. 25% chance.
Okay.
No.
93.
Yeah, that's a no. Do I have any? I'm 4 blocks away. I'm in the Humvee. Do I have any problems? Well, I have to move 4 blocks, so let's roll for that. If we're rolling to see if I have any problems, I think it's more of a scene check. So a scene check would be, is there an interrupt or an alter, just like when Howard took the drive. 5 is yes. That means I have an altered event as I'm trying to get back. Let's close this. So an altered event. All right. I need to get back. Something happens. Why don't you roll this? Tell me what happens while I'm trying to get back.
All right. So let's see. You were headed northbound on
Right
Williams,
here.
just looking. You're up in here by
Yeah,
Peachtree.
All I
And
got to
you
do
went-
is come back.
Are you looping around?
I think I would take Peachtree straight
Peachtree
over. What's
over
this?
Peachtree Place.
Yeah, I'm
Is
going
what
to
you're-
just. Does
you're
it
heading
go
back
all
to
the way
the
through?
east.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it doesn't go through.
Yeah. Oh, well,
I
you
would
gotta
have
jog
to.
over.
Yeah,
a
but
little
I could
bit.
see it. It's so high, I could see it.
All right.
So, but something happens. Something's interrupting me as I try to get back. I have Howard
So
unconscious.
We're rolling. For
Yeah, there was an
the-
altered
Gotcha.
scene.
All right.
An altered scene.
96.
96 is a guide. Okay. What is that? And subject?
69. 69.
Wounds. Guide wounds. I don't know what that is. Roll 1 or 2 more times.
25.
25 is dominate. I like that.
5.
And 5 is inside.
Dominate inside.
All right. Well, you know what this kind of tells me? That Howard's had a head wound. So guide wounds. What if he wakes up and he's like a little out of it?
Mhm.
And I'm having to like manhandling him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. What if he's like, I need out?
He's confused. He's in shock. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he's even combative.
Yes.
He's fighting you.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah. And handling him.
Yeah.
Grabbing his hair.
Slapping him harder.
Yes. Get off me. Get off me. He's making it difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that to
Does
me though,
that cause-
yes, would that cause me to lose control? I think it's a yes or no question. What are the odds that I would be able to drive one-handed?
I think at this point too, we rolled. Me and Rebecca got back to the Truist building.
Right.
I'm trying to raise you on the radio.
Okay, and
Yeah,
I
you
clearly can't.
You can't.
Yeah, I'm
You're
driving,
busy.
fighting Howard off.
You're
calling.
running over zombies.
Yeah.
You're fighting.
You're like,
Howard.
hey, you okay?
I don't know what's going on.
Nothing.
I can't raise you.
Got it.
All right. Just
So
as this is progressing.
how about is it? I could lose control of the vehicle, but I want to feel like it's very unlikely. I think I could drive and fend
I'd say
off
30% chance.
Go
that-
30.
So,
Then I'm
okay.
going to have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
35?
okay, 30.
Based
Just
on
do 30. I
35
like 30.
and under. Is there an issue?
How about 30?
30 and under.
30.
62.
Woo.
So no.
All right, I'm able to handle
He's
Howard
fighting you.
and drive the Hummer, baby.
Yep.
And I think I'm able to swing around. It's not too hard. You can spot the Truist building almost anywhere downtown.
Yeah.
I'm able to drive to it. I get there. I can't communicate with you on the radio. So I think there is one question. You're keeping that garage door, that metal door that's on chains, you're keeping it open. Do you think you're having any...
I don't think it's open. It's closed. We ain't taking any chances.
okay, so you closed it
It's
down.
closed. You're in.
You're just
closed.
trying to communicate
Trying
over
to-
the radio.
I'm getting ready to head
Okay.
out. I'm getting
All
ready to head out and go looking for you to help because we can't raise you.
Hmm.
So, but I haven't yet. It's getting close.
50-50. Am I able to slap Howard around and then pick up the radio and tell you I'm good?
All right.
50-50.
Nope.
No.
79.
Okay, I'm having
Something
to handle...
happened to the radio.
Well, or him.
You ran over a zombie and it takes off the antenna.
Or either
Well, no,
way,
because
it's
we
not
got
like-
our handheld.
I am fighting Howard and driving.
Yeah,
So that could
we've
be
got
a-
our handheld.
I still can't get to it.
Maybe there's enough range in between us
Okay,
that the
that's
handhelds
true
aren't
too.
working
That's true too.
quite yet.
All right. So, do we want to go ahead and say that I'm able to functionally get to the Truist building?
Do you get to the Truist building?
Okay.
Roll. 50-50. 50.
Oh, spot on. That's an even 50.
Yeah. So I'm
Thank
getting
you.
ready to roll out, and all of a sudden I
You
can
hear,
coming.
yeah, because is there a horn on
We're
a
hoping
Humvee? I don't think
yeah,
so.
imagine.
You think there's
I
a
don't know.
horn? I don't remember
maybe
using
not.
it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't think there is. But you can hear them.
Do
Diesel.
military vehicles have? would
Yeah.
have to- I
All
don't know.
right.
Anyway,
Either way, you hear me. I think
open
the
up
chain
yeah.
comes up.
I was getting ready to head out. I'm like,
I
oh, thank
roll
God.
in. All you see is me holding Howard by his hair
Yeah.
and me
Maybe
driving.
the seatbelt's wrapped
Yeah.
around his neck.
He's wrapped, and I look pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a friendly look, like, you son of a...
Yeah. I'm like, where's the ATV?
Yeah, yeah, there's
What
a
are you
good
doing with
question.
Howard?
Good question. I come in, you pull it down.
He's bleeding from the head.
Yeah,
From the
yeah,
whatever
because
he hit his
he
head
got
on,
unconscious
concussion.
when I knocked him clear. And I tell you, this some bitch went rogue.
Yeah. He freaked out.
He starts driving down
He went-
William Street North. I don't know if he was, how in the world he pulls off a Rebecca. I think he was making a run for it.
Yeah.
I pulled up even, said, Howard, what are you doing? Nothing. He gunned it. That pissed me off. I pitted him.
Yep.
I did a little thing, knocked him askew, knocked
Rebecca's
him
even
out.
shaking her
Yeah.
head. She's like, that dumb.
Yeah. And I drug him
She's
into
like, I
the
can't
back.
believe I
didn't
ever-
want to leave him there, but I had 9 zombies moving on me.
Right.
So
There's blood all over the front of the.
So good question. How bad is he hurt? Howard could have a severe concussion.
Yeah.
How about we do another mythic check? Well, we don't even need to do it. Just roll percentile wise. 1 would be like no injuries. 100 is he's dead. Ooh,
78. So it's a pretty
he's
bad.
still
It's
unconscious.
a pretty bad concussion. Or he goes back.
Yeah, I think he's still out.
He goes out. Goes back out.
Yeah, he's out. You go check him, and he's like, eesh.
Yeah. Got a big knot.
Yeah, but maybe
Big
it's a cracked skull.
Melon on the
You
side
can't
of his
tell.
head.
Eesh.
Could be.
May have killed him.
Yeah.
All right, so we know Howard may be dead, or we're going to have to check later.
Wrecked him. Hell, damn near killed him.
Howard dead? Question mark. All right, I think that is seen. We're back. We've got Howard, who's now a casualty. All we have is the Humvee with the weapons. We can check and see what's in there later. We have the medical supplies, which is good, and we have some more fuel.
Mhm.
No ATV.
Nope.
Let's stop the scene. As far as experience, I don't think I did anything super great.
Well, you should get some experience for that.
Well, we'll get 1
Even though you
just being-
panicked. You know, you panicked and dumped a mag.
Yeah, the mag dump isn't good. Yeah, I got a little nervous. So let's each get 1 for just playing. So you should go to 9.
I don't think I drove back.
Yeah, but you're going to get 1 for just playing.
Okay.
The question is, I think I'm a little hard on myself.
Yeah.
I did not like that I emptied that mag. That was
Sure.
tactically stupid. I don't want to give myself any more. Even though I went after the rogue Howard, I don't think I did anything. I'm actually probably even a little more upset. There's my stress marker even. I mean, I've reloaded now, and I didn't even tell you that I dumped the mag. Actually, I probably would. I'd be like, dude, I freaked out. I dumped the whole mag on one walker.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. So I'm
I'd be
still
like,
carrying.
But you didn't. I'm like, there's no mag in your gun, dude.
Oh no, there's
He's
a
like,
mag.
oh,
I
I
reloaded. No, I reloaded.
I dumped it.
I don't think it would have dropped it. I would have reloaded. That would have been terrible.
Like
Hold on.
your bolt's locked back.
Now, okay, now we got to roll on that. That's embarrassing. That would mean I'm combat ineffective. I think the odds of
Maybe
that.
transition to your handgun.
I know. Well, I think the odds are unlikely that I didn't do a reload, but it's possible. I'm going to be highly embarrassed if this is an
What are you
empty
rolling
gun.
for?
25 or less. I've got an empty M4.
79.
I reloaded. Good. So there is.
Okay.
At least I knew to
So you just come clean.
plop it. Yeah, I'm like, I emptied a mag on a walker, dude. All right.
Oh wait, you already called scene. Were you gonna include all that?
Well, yeah, that's all in.
Okay.
I think that.